My name is David Harp. I'm University Marshal, and I wanted to compliment Angelo Cervini of the crew here in the tent who thought up the idea of putting chairs against the sideboards so that we don't flood the walkways for the students. That was really exceptional, and I really appreciate that. So they don't want wet feet, particularly those wearing sandals and the like. You will hear the piper on the right side of the tent bringing the students in, and it's going to be a chore to get them all seated so that we can start pretty close to on time. So when they come in, I think they'd appreciate a nice round of applause. Sometimes some of the Convocation group applaud through the entire time that they're being seated, but this is going to take 15 minutes, so your hands may get a little tired. But a nice round of applause when they come in, and they're going to be coming in about 1 minute, so I'm going to try to help get them seated along with several other in the crew. So I'll come back to you in probably 15 minutes or something like that. A nice hand for our piper, please. To be truthful, what we like to do is have the piper coming in with a platform party at exactly 10, but I can tell you that now it's exactly 10, and that's what we planned with this group of 600 engineers who were pretty careful to be on time, at least most of you. One thing I must say right at the start is a few of you may be slightly out of order with your number system. Please make sure that you look at your adjacent persons and get in the right order. And now I'm going to introduce Jocelyn Yunnan, who has some brief remarks with respect to the possibility of wind and the tent and the safety. Associate Registrar.
Hello, bonjour. If an evacuation is required, the registrar will announce this to you. You will then be required to leave the tent immediately. There are two options. You will either be sent to the field across from this tent or to a building. The building that you will be sent to corresponds to the seat, the color of the seat that you're sitting in. So red chair will follow the red line outside to red path. White chair will follow the white line to University Center, and black chairs to the Leacock Building. That plan that you see on the screen is also on your program. If you have any problems, questions, or if you need the assistance of the medic on site, he's seated right over there. And please speak with an usher or a security officer for any assistance. En français maintenant, si on doit évacuer, vous irez soit dans le champ qui est en face de la tente ou dans les édifices qui correspondent à la couleur des chaises où vous êtes assis, et c'est dans votre programme ici. Si vous avez besoin d'aide ou l'assistance d'un professionnel de santé, il est assis juste à côté des diplômes. Veuillez vous adresser à un agent de sécurité ou un placier. Passez une journée inoubliable, même si elle est un peu mouillée. Félicitations aux diplômés.
Normally I have time for some light remarks as a warm-up act, but we don't tonight or today. Anyway, welcome to the Faculty of Engineering graduation. One thing I would say to you, please make sure that you have your lineup cards available and follow the person in front of you. There's a screen or a mirror for bad hair day. You can check yourselves out. You get your photograph taken adjacent, and the platform party is about to arrive. As you can hear, it's hard to not hear it. Levez-vous, s'il vous plaît, for the platform party.
Thank you, Professor Purdy. Good morning, graduating students, families, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Bonjour à tous. Au nom de l'Université McGill, je voudrais vous souhaiter la bienvenue à notre cérémonie de collation des grades 2016, des diplômés de la Faculté de Génie. I extend a very warm welcome to all of you, parents, friends, and partners of today's guests of honor, our graduates. And indeed, I particularly welcome you who are about to become McGill's most recent alumni. Your attendance here, I know, means a lot to your families. Two of our sons are McGill graduates, and I've had the chance to sit in the audience watching the proceedings the way you are about to today. When I attended Convocation as a guest, the Chancellor was a wonderful man named Arnold Steinberg, a generous and constant friend of McGill who unfortunately passed away last December. Arnold relished these convocation ceremonies along with every part of his long history with McGill. As the principal herself said in her eulogy, he fully embodied the McGill spirit, a spirit that unites open curiosity, intellectual rigor, energy, and compassion. And while Arnold graduated in 1954 and led a rich life outside of our gates, in a very real sense, he never left McGill. Today, you can appropriately reflect on the curiosity, intellect, and energy that got you to McGill in the first place, and that has made you successful while you've been here. Along the way, you've been exposed to superb teachers and researchers, and you've had the chance to engage in critical thinking with others and to reflect on your views about our world and your place in it. This, I hope you will agree, was a wonderful opportunity made special because it happened here at McGill. À titre d'anciens étudiants et diplômés, il vous deviendra bientôt évident que McGill jouit d'une réputation unique. Dans ce monde de plus en plus concurrentiel et international dans lequel vous êtes sur le point d'entrer, McGill suscite un respect et une admiration remarquables, particulièrement à l'échelle internationale. But regardless of what your next step is, I hope that you look on your years here as being happy, productive, and rewarding. Of one thing, I am very confident, and that is that few investments you will make will provide as much of a return, both in financial and personal satisfaction. When you do think of McGill, I'd ask you to remember that most every experience that you've had that was core to McGill's mandate has been enhanced and shaped by those who came before you. I speak particularly about those graduates who supported this university financially and with the gift of their time. Again, I think of Arnold Steinberg, who for many years was so very generous to his alma mater in so many ways. I read an article recently written by a Canadian expat, Hardeep Grewal. It was titled, "Universities Help Us to Achieve. Let's Pay It Back, Canada." His point was that, for some unknown reason, Canadians are quite adept at resisting any kind of sectarian affinity for the institution where they got their education. He thought, and I quote, "It's high time for Canadians to stop just liking their universities and to start loving them." He suggested that rather than being just a rite of passage, graduates should see their graduation as an inauguration into a very special community. So today I ask you to start loving your university, or perhaps I should say to keep on loving McGill. Votre attachement continu fera en sorte que notre université maintienne sa réputation enviable en tant que l'un des principaux établissements d'enseignement supérieur au monde. To each of you here this morning, who will shortly formally take your place amongst 250,000 McGill graduates scattered among 180 countries around the globe, my sincere congratulations for your achievement, and I wish you every success as you embark on the next exciting phase of your lives. Merci, thank you. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Professor Suzanne Fortier Principal and Vice Chancellor, to say a few words. Professor Fatse.
Bienvenue aux finissants de 2016. Welcome to the Faculty of Engineering graduating class of 2016. I'm joined here today by your families and friends, by our Chancellor, the Chair of our board, our governors and governors emeriti, by our Chancellor Emerita, by our distinguished honorary degree recipient, award recipients, by special guests and esteemed colleagues. We are here together to say how proud we are of you and of everything that got you here today. C'est pour moi un immense bonheur de vous féliciter pour vos réalisations et votre persévérance. It's such a great honor to congratulate you on your achievements and perseverance. Today marks an important milestone. Savor it, enjoy it, celebrate, and remember this moment. As some of you may know, my own degrees from McGill University are in crystallography, and that means that, like you, I like numbers. I love numbers, big data. And so I want to share a few numbers with you this morning. We'll start with 40,000. That's the number of bagels that were eaten in our residence last year. And as you know, they came locally from the Mireland. 25,000 kilograms of fresh produce that came from our own campus, McDonald campus, again, eaten on our campuses. We're talking about apples, tomatoes, cantaloupes, peppers, 25,000 that we have grown ourselves and are eating here locally. Now, a number that is extremely important to me, and that's the number 5,531,792. That's the estimated number of working-age Canadians who have a university education. That represents 28% of the population, a good percentage when we compare it to the OECD average of 23. And we need to remember this number. It is so important for our country to keep making sure that education is accessible to everyone. Now, in 1968, as you can imagine, the age of our youngest and our oldest graduate at these spring convocations. And it is really this diversity of experience that students bring to our campus that make it such a great, rich learning environment. There are 7,337 people graduating this spring. And what really thrills me is that many, many of you have chosen to come to Convocation. Of course, you come to Convocation to celebrate. And I can see with the smiles and the enthusiasm in the room that that's an important part of Convocation. But to me, Convocation is something else as well. And that is, it's a sign of loyalty. It's an expression of loyalty. Loyalty to your classmates. Loyalty to the family and friends who've helped you all along. Loyalties to professors, librarians, staff members, all these people who have been cheering for you from day one. And so this morning, I want to ask the graduating class to please stand up, all of you, please stand up, and you give a big round of applause to all the people who have been there for you. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. I would like to end with one number. Not a big one. Number 1. I like that number very much. You know, it's great to sometimes be able to call yourself number one, but that's not why I like this number. There are 7.4 billion people and counting on this planet, but there is only one of you. Think about it, only one of you. And that is why I like this number. I'm not talking about you competing with your colleagues. I'm talking about you making the best of what is unique about you. And that is really the challenge that will face you in the next chapter of your life, and of course, throughout your life. What will you make of what is unique about you, and what will be your unique contributions to the world? We are very fortunate that we have great role models for us this morning. Among them is the person on which we will bestow an honorary doctorate in this convocation, Professor Henry Petrovsky. He is known as America's Poet Laureate of Technology. He has used his unique talents to expand our understanding of the vital but often overlooked role that technology design plays in our society and our lives. Convocations mark a new beginning, but it is also a time to say goodbye. This is Stephen Strawpole's last convocation, or last spring, as McGill Secretary General, and one of his final convocation ceremonies. Over the past 6.5 years, he has proudly watched over 6,000 students graduate from McGill. As Secretary General, Stephen has provided wise counsel and sound advice. He has worked hard to help strengthen the policies that reflect the McGill community shared values, and importantly, to put these policies into practice. Thank you, Stephen, for your quiet determination and your steadfast commitments to stewarding good governance. And to all the graduates, after you have said your own goodbyes, remember the friends that you've made during your time at McGill and keep them close. Vous vous joignez à une belle et grande famille. In fact, you know, we received a message from a member of the family from Ottawa, a Monsieur Justin Trudeau. He tweeted, "You are not," and he tweeted that to you, our graduates, "You're not the leaders of tomorrow. You are leaders today." Congrats, McGill graduates. Alors sachez que les portes de McGill vous seront toujours très grandes ouvertes. McGill will always be your home. Félicitations, congratulations.
Merci, Madame la Principale. I now invite Professor Jim Neisel, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, to present this year's Teaching Award winners. Professor Neisel.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Madam Vice Chancellor, the Faculty of Engineering places great importance on teaching excellence, and it is recognized each year at Spring Convocation. Our students recommend the nominees. Their enthusiasm and their insightfulness of their comments say a great deal about our winners' qualifications and expertise, as well as the important value that our students place on an enriching learning environment. This year's award recipients will be introduced one at a time. First up, Professor Colin Rogers is this year's winner. Professor Rogers is this year's winner of the engineering class of 1944 Teaching Award. Passionate, caring, motivating, and well-respected. These are just some of the adjectives students use to describe Colin Rogers. Besides lauding the clarity and dynamism of his teaching, they appreciate Professor Rogers' penchant for providing information above and beyond the material required for exams. By skillfully marrying theory and practice, he directly relates what students learn in the classroom to the work they will perform after graduation. His assignments, in particular, are structured in a way that enables everyone to understand the thought processes and the methodology required to address engineering challenges. He is, in a word, an amazing teacher. Madam Vice Chancellor, I am pleased to present Dr. Colin Rogers of the Department of Civil Engineering and Applied Mechanics so that you may present to him the Engineering Class of 1944 Teaching Award. And now I present to you Professor Dennis Giannakopoulos, who is this year's winner of the Samuel and Ida Fromson Outstanding Teaching Award in Engineering. Students know when a teacher really wants them to succeed. The extra encouragement a person like that provides is something no student ever forgets. Dennis is that kind of teacher. He embodies the commitment and dedicated spirit students associate with an exceptional instructor. His patience, sense of humor, and endlessly positive outlook make him one of our faculty's most appreciated teachers. He is attentive, superbly organized, and prepared to do whatever it takes to ensure that everyone understands the course material. The ultimate accolade comes from one student who said, "It is teachers like Dennis who make McGill an excellent institution." Madam Vice Chancellor, I am pleased to present Dr. Dennis Giannakopoulos of the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering so that you may present to him the Samuel and Ida Fromson Outstanding Teacher Award in Engineering.
Thank you, Professor Neisel. I now invite Dr. Rose Goldstein, Vice Principal, Research and International Relations, to present this year's winner of the Principal's Award for Outstanding Emerging Researchers. Dr. Goldstein.
Madame Vice Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you Professor Natalie Tufenji, winner of the Principal's Prize for Outstanding Emerging Researchers. Professor Tufenji is currently a Canada Research Chair in Biocolloids and Surfaces and joined McGill's Department of Chemical Engineering in 2005 after earning a PhD in Chemical and Environmental Engineering at Yale University. She has made transformative contributions to several areas of research, with the overarching goal of protecting the environment and improving public health. Professor Tufenji is internationally renowned for her work on the environmental and health risks of nanomaterials. A seminal paper she published in 2004, presenting a new physicochemical particle filtration model, has been cited over 600 times and is now taught in engineering programs worldwide. Professor Tufenji currently leads an international team of experts developing a guideline for the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, for the testing of nanomaterial leaching in the soil. This guideline will ultimately be used as an international benchmark for the testing and evaluating the safety of nanomaterials. Dean of Engineering Jim Neisel, in his nomination letter, remarked on the impressive creativity with which Natalie approaches her scientific inquiry, exemplified by her work on the use of natural extracts to protect human health. Her recent breakthrough discovery on the synergistic effect that maple syrup extracts can have with antibiotics in fighting infections is an ingenious approach to decreasing antibiotic use. This, in turn, will slow the spread of antibiotic resistance, a global threat to public health. Madame Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, and class of 2016, Professor Natalie Tufenji's contributions to McGill's research community makes her a most worthy recipient of this prize.
Thank you, Dr. Goldstein. I would now ask Dean Neisel to return to the podium to present Professor Henry Petrosky, that he may have conferred upon him the highest recognition that is within the power of this university to grant.
Mr. Chancellor, it's with great pleasure that I present Dr. Henry Petrosky, engineer, researcher, teacher, and author. Dr. Petrosky's remarkable contributions to our understanding of invention and the nature of technological advancement deeply resonate with design professionals across the globe. Through his insights in the field of failure analysis, he has substantially increased our understanding of the interrelationship between success and failure in design. His ability to translate complex ideas into accessible and easily understood concepts has broadened public understanding of the critical roles that design and technology play in modern life. His analyses take students and the general public inside the creative mind and illuminate the process by which common objects are invented and improved upon in a continuing quest for perfection. His publications in scholarly and trade journals and in the popular media have inspired generations of design professionals to pursue new avenues of discovery, and by doing so, he has improved the quality of life in societies worldwide. Sometimes described as America's poet laureate of technology, this remarkable engineer, historian, and philosopher has profoundly affected the design professions. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Henry Petrosky, so that you may confer upon him the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to invite Dr. Henry Petrosky to deliver the Convocation address. Dr. Petrosky.
Chancellor Mahan, Principal and Vice Chancellor Fortier, Dean Neisel, proud parents and guests, and today, most of all, members of the graduating class of 2016. It is a double honor for me to be here today. First, as a recipient of the McGill degree, of which I am extremely proud. Second, as your convocation speaker, in which case I have been instructed to be extremely brief. It has been a while since I received my bachelor's degree, but that is not why I cannot tell you today who gave the commencement address or what he said. I simply had other things on my mind, and you may too. At my graduation, I wondered whether I had what it takes to be a successful engineer. I knew that there was so much I still had to learn. Just weeks earlier, I had accepted a fellowship to attend graduate school 1,000 miles from home. Did I make the right decision? Was I prepared to compete at the next level? I soon realized that my doubts were not unique to me. Many of my fellow graduates had similar reservations about what they would do after graduation. Most of us simply did not talk openly about such things,
We knew we were expected to go bravely into the future, and we hoped we would achieve success. But what was the way to success? Was it following in the path of those who had already succeeded? Was the roadmap to be found in biographies of successful engineers? There had to be more to it than that. Each of us faces a number of career decisions. These, taken together, constitutes a set that is uniquely ours. There comes a point in everyone's life when he or she must make a choice for which there is no answer in the back of a textbook, no exact model in someone else's biography. We find ourselves alone at a fork in the road. I have stood at many forks and followed many paths in the course of my career, and one of them has been to think and write about success and failure in engineering and design. I believe that virtually every calculation that an engineer makes is fundamentally a failure calculation. The computation of a stress or a voltage or a flow rate takes on meaning only when the result is compared to some failure criterion. If the calculation or the comparison is done incorrectly, the design of an entire bridge, circuit, or system can be jeopardized. But there are silver linings to failures. They reveal faults in designs, thereby enabling engineers to make improvements that lead to more successful structures, machines, and systems. Successes, on the other hand, reveal little about the engineering design other than that it works. Tweaking a successful design even just a little bit the wrong way can lead to failure. The Quebec Bridge over the St. Lawrence River was to be the longest cantilever span in the world, exceeding by 5% the Great Firth of Forth Bridge in Scotland. Tragically, the Quebec structure collapsed while under construction in 1907 because its engineers did not properly account for how it could fail. But because of the lessons learned from that failure, the rebuilt bridge stands today as a model of success and a symbol of Canadian pride and resolve. One thing that is almost guaranteed to us as engineers, architects, planners, and as individuals is that whatever road we follow towards success, we will now and then stumble and even fall. These setbacks do not necessarily mean that we made the wrong choice, or only that we did not proceed with enough care and caution along the path that we chose. This does not mean that we should not take chances. Every choice involves risk, but there is a difference between being bold and being foolhardy. Were it not for engineers designing ever longer bridges and ever smarter phones, our world would be static. We would be stuck in a former century. We must risk failure to move forward with greater successes. It is not only in engineering that success and failure are really two sides of the same coin. When we find ourselves experiencing prolonged periods of success in any endeavor, we tend to grow confident in ourselves, as we should. But the difference between confidence and overconfidence can be less than the thickness of a well-worn coin. Overconfidence leads to carelessness, and carelessness leads to failure. Failure, on the other hand, is humbling. It reveals a weakness in our step. It provides a clear warning that we did something that interrupted our smooth progress. If we ignore the misstep, thinking it was a fluke, something that was the fault of the road rather than the way we rushed along it, we are likely to make the same mistake again, and maybe with more severe consequences. So whatever choices you will encounter on your way along the pathways of your life and career, may your failures be small and instructive, and may the lessons you learn from them lead you to ever greater successes. New graduates of the Faculty of Engineering, congratulations on having completed your course of study. And welcome to the exciting world of continuing learning in your own field and in the broader fields of life. Thank you, McGill, for preparing and encouraging your graduates to go forth boldly on their roads to success. And thank you, class of 2016, for all the good and exciting things you will do in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Petrosky, for those wise and thoughtful words. We're now going to proceed to the collation des grades, ou l'attribution des grades académiques, and I invite Associate Provost Angela Campbell to commence the formal proceedings. Professor Campbell.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Good morning. I am pleased to invite the students graduating from the Faculty of Engineering for the conferral of their degrees. This is a truly joyous event in the cycle of university life, particularly at McGill, where we have such amazing, talented, and accomplished students. Each student crossing the stage this morning will be greeted by the Chancellor, the Principal, or the Chair of the Board of Governors. Students receiving their first degree shall remove their mortarboard or hat. At center stage, they will be symbolically capped, signaling ceremonially the conferral of the degree. Students who have already earned a university degree shall keep their mortarboard on and will be congratulated by a tap on the shoulder. The parchment or the degree itself is given to students by the dean or delegate after they leave the stage and have a photo taken. You may have seen over the course of these convocation ceremonies some students wearing red or white scarves. All self-identifying Indigenous students, First Nations, Inuit, and Métis, are entitled to wear graduation scarves at Convocation, in the community, and at any and all future events at McGill that they attend. The red scarf is for those receiving a degree and white for those getting a certificate. The feather has two meanings, respect for the person, and it marks an amazing or special event. The Confederacy belt signifies attachment to and respect for the land on which we live, and the turtle symbolizes the inclusiveness of all nations and respect for diversity. En vertu des pouvoirs qui me sont conférés par le Sénat de McGill, je déclare que les candidats dont le nom figure sur la liste officielle des diplômés de l'université, qu'ils soient présents ou absents, ont satisfait aux exigences de leur grade, diplôme ou certificat respectif. By virtue of the powers conferred upon me by McGill's Senate, I declare that the candidates whose names appear on the university's official list of graduates, whether they be present or absent, have satisfied the requirements for their respective degrees, diplomas, or certificates. By tradition at McGill, we begin with students receiving their graduate degrees, followed by students obtaining undergraduate degrees. I now invite Professor Alanush Saroyan to present the graduates and Professor Jim Nicell, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, to congratulate all graduating students. Congratulations to the class of 2016. Félicitations aux diplômés.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Architecture, Paul Frederick Holmquist. For the degree of Philosophy in Chemical Engineering, Mario Alberto Asensio Pinedo. De Je Chen. Hano Christian Arithropol. Zaina Mustafa Jendi. Leila Jokarderis. Francis Jonathan Lang. Edwin Ji Yang Ling. Mark Albert MacArthur. Are you Pasieka or Pasieka? James John Pasieka. Danny Posteraro. Salman Safari Mohsenabad. Majid Soleimani. Jonathan Douglas Verrett. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering, Zaid Al-Qula. Shorjo Bhattacharjee. Sai Rajajayawal. Muhammad Shamim Jafar. June Kim. Farshad Mirshafi. Anay Sobhani. Jillian Strauss. Tao Wang. Sohail Zanganepur. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering, Ali Akbarzadeh Sharbaf. Mathieu Chagnon. Paul Vahe Chichek. Colum Elliott. Muhannad Yom El Said. Said Qazanfari Rad. Sina Hamidie Qalajaqi. Sanjeeva Priyad Herat Mundaya Salaj. Mahmoud Muwassaq. Mahdi Parvizi. Atena Roshanfikr. Fabien Sakuto. Gabi Sarkis. Vikrant Tomer. Junja Wang. Yutai Wang. Siamak Yousefi. Meysam Askari. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, Ahmed Fauzi El Said. Habibullah Fuladi. Farnood Gholami. Bahare Qutbi. Philippe Julien. Otoleo Kuter Aremek. Charles Benoît Landry. Sanka Mukherjee. Nicolas Salvat. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Mining and Materials Engineering, Clodoaldo Marquez Arañas. Yao Yao Ding. Ghulam Jalani. Adam Jordans. Junghwan Kim. Hesameddin Mahjoubi. Elmira Musavi Khonsari. Pejman Nekuvakht Mutlaq. For the degree of Master of Architecture in Professional Architecture, Chloe Felicia Bloomer. Edouard Bertrand Marie Capel. Elisabeth Caron. Priscilla Champagne. Mei Cheng. Zhe Yao Chen. Marianne Cyr. Michael Norman Fjoring. Amanda Joya. Songam Lee. Mylène Molinet-Roy. Theodore Oyama. Ryan Sachs. Jiyoung Song. Justin Speck. Simon Saint-Denis. Dominique Saint-Pierre. Marian Steedle. Chuantung Tai. Paul Viau-Etu. Caroline Voyer. Myrna Wasif. Emily Michelle Wisher. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Aerospace Engineering, Paul Aubin. Pierre Elliott Barnois. Francis Bontran. Thibaut Philippe Gaston Fatigué. Renaud Jacques Dagenet. Justin Leblanc. Pierre Le Rouge. Jiahui Xue. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Golahan Akim Afuwape. Andrea Elizabeth Angulo. Roxanne Marielle Fernandez. Khadija Iqbal. Emmanuel Onyekachi Nwabenyu, Mahmoud Bassam Ramal, Sami Sayer, Kevin Lawrence Wiley, Narimone Yousefi, for the degree of Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Muhammad Kenan Al-Rijleh, Jinghui Ding, Fabrice Dongmo Donfak, Oscar Samuel Gonçalves Bautista, Muhammad Yusuf Khan, Chun Liu, Yutai Liu, Laura Minet, Katrina Patterson, Amin Rafatian, Mark Ranjram, Jennifer Marie Rocard, Hallie Kathleen Thornborough, Gaowei Xue, Shupeng Zhang, Ziqian Zhang, Tianrui Zhu, for the degree of Master of Engineering in Electrical Engineering, Vasim Ahmed, Timardip Kaur Arenja, Namrata Barman, Mayank Bhargava, Koshik Boga, Jonathan Bobo, Patrick Francis Diaz, E. Ding, Toluwanimi Oluwayini Fagorusi, Ankur Gupta, Pragyan Pratim Hazarika, Xuan He, Tianwei Hu, Vikas Chumba, Marco Cassis, Lin Wan Liu, Mo Jing Liu, Vidyasagar Mani, Muhammad Hussein Muhammadi, Aliye Najmabadi, François Woulet Delorme, Konstantinos Papadopoulos, Swati Sadagopan, Omar Said. Nitin Sangukan Uni. Guravdeep Singh Shami. Tianzi Su. Ivan Mauricio Tinjaca. Xiaowei Wang. Meng Yang. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Mayank Chaudhry. Thomas Friedlander. Xiao He. Faizan Javed. Matthew Buddy Houston Lieberman. Antonio Ciro Ambrogio Lipardi. Muhammad Abdul Rahim Mohieddin Abdul Khater. Hongxi Mu. Viet Thi Nguyen. Vikender Panwar. Stephen John Payet. Purnendu Kishan Mishra Pritipal. Kartik Prasanna Raju. Debal Saha. Yafus Shakil Siddiqui. Sujit Singh. Nguyen Koi Chan. Zheling Yang. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Mining and Materials Engineering, David Alberto Gomez Diaz. Sara Hamidzadeh. James Angus Larrett McNeil. Choi Teng. Meng Zhou. For the degree of Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Alexander Lee. Erin Marie Mundy. For the degree of Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Azadeh Aminieh Nodushan. For the degree of Master of Urban Planning, Swatika Anandan. Julie Asselin. Scott Donald Bagg. Ryan Manhin Lo, David Farley Book Prize in Urban Planning. Mingsum Charis Lung. Lauren Lupton. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Jason Asnes. Arjun Basak. Sadiq Shokat Alibata. Sarah Boo. Joseph Ingmundar Broda. Shauninder Shahal, Dean's Honor List. David Michael Chondan, Distinction. Mahwa Sumi Chaudhry. Jasmine G. Campus. DeWitt. Tinka Marie DeWitt. Yi Xin Deng. Michael Jason Dionisi. Jesse Thomas Drury, Distinction. Just give a minute. Sarah Maria Alcuri. Maria Erradi. Lucas Leo Faustini. Alexander Gershanov. Carolyn Elizabeth Jacomin. Shannon Gregory. Mariam Hashem Hashem, Dean's Honor List. Christopher Hauer. John Justin Rhodes He. Celeste Jia Hui Hong, Dean's Honor List. Juoran Jiang. Maham Jilani. Jordan Yasahiro Kaga. Ahmed Kamal Khan. Leticia Adela Huri. Jenna Leila Luham. Gregory Laredo. Kirsten Lokash Holton. Catherine Nicole McDonald, McGill Alumni Society Prize and Dean's Honor List. Karin Tanos Machalani. Gonzalo Andres Mera. Andrew Mock. Eric Matthew Murphy. Tanqua Michael Nguyen. Adiola Ayomide Odusayana. Stephanie Colin Pollard. Michael Giuseppe Pucci. Robert Ralph. Ahsan Ijaz Rao. Annick Catherine Rioux. Laurence Rouleau. Ali Hatem Sahmood. Tarzan Sangarapillai, Dean's Honor List. Yumna Saida. Dominique Andrew Silk. Oren Singer. Phil Sumaras. Maggie Alana Smits. Revna Taver. Jonathan Akira Uno. Dominic Thomas Weber. Julie Shi Wong Wong, Dean's Honor List. Sheng Shui. Thaddeus Iko Yarni. Amir Yunus. Marwan Zaluk. Guo Zhang. Jiahang Zhang. Lisa Zhao. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Qalia Abdul Baki. Nicholas Adomat, Distinction. Arbab Ahmed. Mahyar Akhtar Khavari. Lian Al-Bardawil, Distinction. Matan Arane. Amanda Jillian Agustinsky. Leila Islam Barabe. Song Bai. Erickson Cecile Ball. David Christopher Beck. Clara Bitter. Leslie Bland. Julia Eloise Bond. Davide Giacomo Campellone. Shem or Cham? Ariel Shemtop. Sakal or Shakal? Jamie Cohen Sakal. Mark David, Distinction. Anthony Gimelo Carveiro. Martin Dimitrov. Shun Ding. Stéphanie Doyon. Mario Stewart Dusho, Dean's Honor List. Antoine Farhat. Rami Ghanem. Heather Ann Goodman. Robin Jean Gordon. Boyuan Guan. Talal Halase. Alexandre Harvey. Celine Catherine Hughes, Distinction and Roy H. Yarali Memorial Award. Lina Ishaq. Gabriela Miriam Jovian Masson. Nofal Kama, Distinction. Omar Ramzi Kandalaft. Mario Carvalho Kataoka. Brendan Paul Keefe. Hassan Mahmoud Khalifa. Ralph Huri. Christina Kwong. Stacy La Rochelle, British Association Medal and Dean's Honor List. Jordan Samuel Lax. Rubo Liu, Dean's Honor List. Benjamin Mark Luders. Rico Massa, Robert Fries Prize in Civil Engineering. Spencer Frederick McNee, Alan Cook Prize in Civil Engineering and Dean's Honor List. Nathan Francis Moore. Adam Joseph Nakash. Karim Nahed. Christopher O'Brien. Melihcem Olçuşenler. Raluca Iona Opres. Benjamin Ozos Monjo, Distinction. Philippe Paget. Jordan Alexander Papazoglou. Michael David Piovesana. David Pizzuto, Distinction. Nicole Reed Workman, Distinction. Alina Rotman, Dean's Honor List. Bailey Catherine Sadowski, Distinction Raymond Cox Memorial Prize in Civil Engineering. Joanna Teresa Salem. Kandakar Taya Tranum Sara. Eric Shahata, Distinction. Paul McPhail Takayasu, Distinction. Julie Thibault. Elena Vatis. Julia Way. Jessica Wiebel. Fikret Chan Yilmaz. Mustafa Ihab Youssef. Chokin Yu. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Engineering, Jacob Gamhoy Long Barnett. Stephen John Carter. Wei Di Chang. Dimitrios Galos. Xin Gao, British Association Medal and Dean's Honor List. Chen Guo. Juan Nicolás Guzman. Stefan Drago Sipate. Saki Kajita. Satyajit Parak Kantekar. Yan Liu. Eddie Liu. Sébastien Melki. Geneviève Nantel. Sydney Young Eng. Corey Jacob Perlman. Aidan Kane Petit. Basam Sami Riman. Chi Weng Xavier Sit. Jeffrey Bartholomew Tischelman. Hong Yi Wang, distinction. Kaishen Wang. Nicole May Witter. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical Engineering Honors Program, Russell Arthur Buchanan. Mengying Fang, Dr. Alfred S. Maloney Memorial Prize and Dean's Honor List. Wolfgang Hager. Vladimir Kessler, distinction. Is it Macario? Diego Macario, Professor Garlam Yip Memorial Prize and Dean's Honor List. Benjamin Michael Mott. Nokan Min Chun, distinction. Matthew Shuyang Wang, Dean's Honor List. Guang Yang, British Association Medal and Dean's Honor List. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical Engineering regular program, Xavier Christian J. Agostini. Kamil Ahmad, Dean's Honor List. Faisal Al-Kabariti, distinction. Yuva Amalal, distinction. Justin Asfour. Mete Aikul. Ahmad Hassan Aziz. Joseph Omofolasayo Bankole. David Bouchard, distinction. Paul Boulet. Bilal Borouf. Benjamin Brown. John Camcuran. Alejandro Carboni Jimenez, distinction. Lara Shaloub. Chunchio Chan. Jonathan Chilip. Muhammad Omar Jukhtai. Bryce Hildebrand Closey. Adrienne Couturier. Juan Sebastián de los Santos Briñas. Li Chiang Ding. Martin Antoine Dorel. Taylor John Spiro Dotsikas. Tarek Samuel Darwish. Is it Nagar or Najar? Khaled Isam El Nagar. Ghalia Al Kerdi. Jessica Caroline Ferkel. Charles Karuga Gaturu. Christy Partipan Genganata Eswaran. Stéphanie Gerbeau, distinction. Is it Hill? Kayla Esperanza Hill Samaritano. Connor Joseph Goodwin. Chaudhry Abir Hassan. Aisha Iqbal. Imranul Islam. Sunjaya Kandasamy. Mete Kemertaş. Diego Kent Olar, distinction. Dongyol Lee. James Robert Legros. Yanyi Lee. Eric Yenlon Liu. Frank Kawor Leong. Muhammad Makawi. Ryan Matthew Martis. William Mathieu. Peter Mavrodakos. Is it Mendoza? Justin Mendoza. Ahmad Mwanaki. Takeshi Kevin Yamane Musgrave, Dean's Honor List. Andrea No. Marwan Abdelkarim Okla. Ali Ortenberg. Razvan Parvu. Andrea Pekatikov. Yan Chi. Ushan Ravindiran. Noah Arthur Hamilton Roberts. Annie Rosenzweig. Taha Shabir Saifuddin. Kishin Shakespeare. Tanuj Sharma. Luke Samuel Soldano. Connor William Stein, British Association Medal and Dean's Honor List. Ahmad Usman. Riley Leonard Albert van Rysvik, British Association Medal and Dean's Honor List. Thomas Ward. Andrew Wong. Dongmeng Wu. Benny Zhang. Joshua Zucker. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Materials Engineering Co-op program, Mash'al Muhammad Al-Umair. Nika Ahmedi. Derek Alexandre Aranguren Van Esmond, distinction. Inyas Joseph Razda. Mengyang Chen. Wei Chen. Richard Bertram Church, British Association Medal and Dean's Honor List. Brian Kawensky Cook. Austin John Fierro, distinction. Anna Yevgenyeva Filina. Thomas James Goyle. Hanadi Jaber. Alisa Ann Kelly. Brittany Mary Kelly. Junhyung Lee. Zachary Byron Oman. Ogdai Rodop. Alexandre Sawaya. Andrew Dominique Tin. Buse Tunchel. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering Honors Program, Eitan Mushe Bulka, British Association Medal and Dean's Honor List. Stephen Robert Kamotzi. Kane Paupo Kian Changyin Li Yen Pin, distinction. David Doyon. Is it Droyko? Drushko. Jessica Maria Drushko, CSME Gold Medal and Dean's Honor List. Hossein El Tufaili, Dean's Honor List. Thibaut Alan Hoff, distinction. Jamie Arthur Hussman. Andrew Jung. Anand Lu. Luke Jeffrey McLean, distinction. Gaspar Antoine Sotero, distinction, and David E. and Ronnie Shuela Memorial Prize. Rui Shang Song, Dean's Honor List. Benjamin Tian Yu Thompson, British Association Medal and Dean's Honor List. Alexandra Stephanie Valdesco, distinction. Is it Willis? John George Willis, distinction. Natalie Heather Winger, Dean's Honor List. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering regular program, Mufaddal Ahmed, distinction. Mikhail Melham Ashkar, distinction. Christopher Ben Agelon, British Association Medal, Harry Pierce Prize, and Dean's Honor List. Suren Hakopian, Dean's Honor List. Rama Imad Al-Hussein. Morris Julian Anthony. Jad Antun, distinction. Vitalis Arkulinskis. Muhammad Nawaz Aslam. Taha Muhammad Attari. Philippe Aubin, Dean's Honor List. Alex Red Marquez Bangasan. Is it Bartolone? Matthew Bartolone. Gabriel Benaches. Michael Blackburn, distinction. Sean Bolduc, distinction. Adrienne Boudreau. Michael Daniel Boyd. Maximilien Georges Brodel Calus. Dylan Brown. Is it Thomas? Thomas Carrel Billiard. Is it Segara? Segar? François Paul Segara Escolano, distinction. Frédéric Chagnon. Georges Chahwan. Alan Yingling Chan. Marc Shelala. Ernest Brown Gold Medal for highest ability throughout the undergraduate program, Governor General Silver Medal, and Dean's Honor List. Julian Cheng. Eric Collins. Vincent Couturier. Cubedo. Rodrigo Cubedo Salvidar. Fabio Damiano. Eli Debas. Daniel Del Rossi, distinction. Olivier Denis Larocque, distinction. Alexandre Desjardins, distinction. Jenna Destunis, Dean's Honor List. Connor Lewis Devlin, Dean's Honor List. Hormaz Dinshaw. Christian Yevgeniev Ederov, distinction. Pierre Farah. Karim Fayez. Jacob Adam Flood, Charles Michael Morrison Gold Medal for Exceptional Engineering Promise and Dean's Honor List. Robert Francis Forstel. Josef Ambrose Freundorfer. Jamie? Diogo Jamie Gailani. Miquel Javier Garcia Pulan. Celine Tansu Gench. Michael Giambagno, distinction. Olivier Gomez. Robert Gottman. Thierry Haddad, distinction. Ramzi Hamade, distinction. Ahmad Hamoud, Dean's Honor List. Christina Andrea Harvey, Dean's Honor List. Scott Harvey, Dean's Honor List. Justin Nikolai Horish. William Anthony Hoyle. Ivy Ahi Islam, distinction. Sanchit Jain. Arjun Jayapalan. Chen Yi Jin, distinction. Michael Yvon Gerlin Karpuk. Sayed Murtaza Kazmi. Charles Bartlett Kelly. Daniel Alexander Kelly, Harry Pierce Prize and Dean's Honor List. Yasmina Marie Gabrielle Khalifa. Daeun Kim, McGill École Polytechnique Memorial Prize and Dean's Honor List. Claire Knudsen. Jalil Lahlu. Anthony Carmine Laurella. Florent Paul Lefebvre. Linus Marius Leonard. Nan Liang. Tanner Rene Linson. Lawrence Dakfai Low. Robert Magner. Michel. Bernard Michel Mac. Louis Michael Marandola. Olivier Martel Savoie. Andrew Joseph Milne, Dean's Honor List. Noah Linus Mitchell, Distinction. Mashfir Moyeddin. Mustafa Muhammad Mumtaz. William Novak, Dean's Honor List. Matthew Freely Fitz Osborne. Palasi? Marc Palasi Olgun, Dean's Honor List. Christophe Petitclerc Demers, Distinction. David Michael Jeffrey Phillips. Linuwula Oluwa Raji. Marc Antonio Reyes. Emily Renaud, Dean's Honor List. Matthias Maurice Rivolier. Carrie Lynn Rostek. Zachary Rowan. Sophie Roy, Dean's Honor List. Milda Ann Sabiston, Distinction. Israel Santiago Sanchez Terán. Matthew Shaheen. Chaya Shyamprasad. Muhammad Amer Siddiqui. Patrick Santamon. Kelsey Christine Tangyuk, Distinction. Jeremy Patrick Tonge, Distinction. Guillaume Tremblay. Joseph Anthony Vitulli, Dean's Honor List. Joshua Walker. Jajung Wang, Dean's Honor List. Christopher Jonathan Wasser. Elliot Weisberg, Distinction. Evan White. Kan Yelty. Michael Yaremko. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mining Engineering Co-op program, Flavie Madison Arsenault. Elizabeth Alexandra Karnugurski. Victor Desrosiers, Distinction and British Association Medal. Geoffrey Robert Doka. Antoine Fournier. Desmond Gerard Holmes Hopkins. Muhammad Sharafat Hussain. Zachary Manuel Levinson. Yamach Ozdil. Ashley Rose Pastuk. Joy Rabinovich, Distinction. Nicole Marie Rollins. Ziad Elise Saliba. Sebastian Thompson. Muhammad Moiz Waqi. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, in Architecture, Aya Abdallah, the Derek Drummond Award in Architecture. Patricia Maria Bayer, Wilfred Truman Shavel Scholarship and Dean's Honor List. Camille Charret, Distinction and Carl Fisher Scholarship. Iris Nelly Teresa Dubuetiez de Keruguan. Marie-Christine Dupuis. Samer Imad El-Rishani. Nancy Elias, Distinction. Osama El-Huli, Distinction. Patricia Johnson, Distinction and Wilfred Truman Shaver Scholarship. Zafira Kalaitsakis, Distinction. Crystal Lee. Charles Alexandre Lefebvre, Dean's Honor List. Amélie Lessard. Chungjie Lee. Alan Adriano McQuarrie, Wilfred Truman Shaver Scholarship and Dean's Honor List. Manon Paquet. Ami Patel. Sarah Regine Pradel. Stephanie Rafi, Distinction. Faj Ren. Heather Richardson, Distinction and Wilfred Truman Shaver Scholarship. Maya Sabur, Distinction. Jessica Sears, distinction. Fanru Sun. Zhewen Sun. Philippa Jane Swartz, Wilfred Truman Shaver Scholarship. Thierry Siriani, distinction. Elaine Tat, distinction. Yi Dian Yang. Mia Zaidan, distinction. Shen Shuiying Zhang, distinction. Tse Zheng, distinction. For the degree of Bachelor of Software Engineering, Aisha Ahmad. Nicholas David Aird. Elisa Asanov. Daniel Christopher Burke. Wei Wing Chin. Scott Andrew Cooper, Dean's Honor List. Dan Crisson. Casimir Desarmons. Damien Doucet-Girard. Neil Ari Edelman. Johnny El Hayek, distinction. There is Faris. Nathaniel Joseph Faris. Cheng Gong. Matthew Alexander Gray, distinction. Laurent Jacob. Vanessa Jones, distinction. Ami Manjul Joshipura. Alexandre Laramé. Tuyan Lei. Brett Strawn Layton. Julian Devin Liberta. Geoffrey Saxton Long, distinction. Daniel Alejandro Macario, distinction. Cole McDonald. Keith Michael McKinnon. Danny Mahmalat. Charles Louis Marakowski. Nicolas Georges Martin. Kelly Janine Morrison. Serge Nash, distinction. Aldo Navea Pina. Alessandro Parisi, Dean's Honor List. Thomas Renaud Delage. Hadi Edi Sayar. Myung-Kai So. Rishabh Tandon. Lily Tong, British Association Medal and Dean's Honor List. Harry Chan. Michael Gregory Williams.
Thank you, Professor Saroyan. Would the graduating class please rise? À titre de chancelier de l'Université McGill, je déclare et confirme que chacun de vous a maintenant le droit à la distinction de grade, diplôme ou certificat qui vous a été conféré avec tous les honneurs, droits, privilèges et responsabilités qui y sont pertinents. Congratulations to you all. Would the audience please rise as I ask the Secretary General, Mr. Stephen Stropel, to deliver the benediction.
Go now in peace and share the gift of knowledge that has been entrusted to you. May this university and all graduates be diligent in the free and honest pursuit of truth for the benefit of all. D'où que nous venions et où que nous allions, humble et plein d'espoir, nous nous laisserons guider par l'amitié et la solidarité, et nous grandirons en sagesse. May you be blessed all your days.
And to conclude our ceremony this morning, Professor Winston Purdy will lead us in the singing of our national anthem. Professor Purdy.